So now our ball game works, except our balls start in the same spot. So we're going to go back to this initial creation of our balls. Our ball, this ball parentheses, is really calling this line right here. It's implicitly calling the init. So we can add arguments to this just like anything else, and those arguments would then get filled in here. So the first thing I'd like to be able to do is change the image of the ball. So I'm going to change this to, I'm going to go look at my image. I'm going to call it this ball.png. So I'm going to do ball.png. I'm going to put that in quotes. And then in my code, I'm going to copy this and put it on both of ours. I can go to ball here and add a second item, which is called image. And this image is a local variable. This is the object variable. So this image is going to be a file path to the image. And this is the actual Pygame surface. The next thing I would like to be able to do is set the speed, because right now it's always 7.2, and that's not really what we'd like. So we're now going to pass it a second argument, which is, I don't know, 3. So as a list, 3, 2. Let's do 3, 8. And down here, we're going to go to 2, 7. Now, in our ball now, we're going to add a second thing, which is called speed. And we're going to set default value of, they don't say anything, it's going to be 0, 0. Now here, it's going to be a little more complicated. So we're going to do speed index 0. So we still have those index things occasionally, but index 1. We don't have to do anything down here because this is looking at our local speed. So, and the last thing we'd like to do is add a start position. So ball 2, we're going to put them at 200, 300. And we're going to add a new argument called start pause. And that's going to be by default equal to 0, 0. So if we don't say anything, it's going to start at the upper left-hand corner. Because remember, our origin's up all the way up here. So we'll copy that. And we're going to move this here to there. In fact, we can get rid of all, Control Z. I'm going to replace this one. There we go. That looks better. If I save this and go back and execute ball demo, we should now have 2 balls start up at very different speeds. Yep, they bounce off each other nicely. And now it's really easy to add a third ball. So all we have to do to add a third ball is we hit Control D to duplicate this line or copy and paste it. Make this ball 3. Give him some different speeds. I'm going to start him at 5, 5. Actually, I'm going to do 5, -5. And I'm going to start him 450, 350. And then we have to add a movement for him. So Control D for duplicate line or copy and paste. Duplicate this part. And then for Clyde's, I can copy these and do ball 1 hits ball 3. And ball 3 hits ball 1. And then I could do ball 2 dot ball Clyde ball 3 and ball 3 Clyde ball 2. And you can sort of see the geometric nature because this has twice as many as this does. If I add a 4th ball, I'd have 1 for the 4th, 2 for the 3rd, 3 for the 1st. So I save that. I can execute now. And we have a error of some sort. And it probably has to do with the fact, well, part of it is we didn't do the draw. Move, ball Clyde. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. There we go. So now they all draw to the screen properly. We have 3 balls bouncing. We might see the dreaded double bounce, but we can now fix that, which we'll do in a future video. But we can now fix the ball bounce, and because we're changing it on the object inside the class, at the class level, every object will automatically get that feature. So it makes it a lot easier to get things working across all your balls. So as soon as you do update this class, they all get that change automatically. So there is our 3 balls bouncing. They seem all happy. This is the code that will be online, not the one from Clay's demo, but I'll publish this version.